how about I'd be interested to know what you are anticipating and what what could be the things that we are seeing at the end of the COP. What do you think could potentially be headline or good news or maybe bad news uh, when people talk about COP27? And I know there's still at least a few more days left, depending on how long negotiations take, maybe even a bit longer. Um, but what are you anticipating being some of the headlines?
Well, I the process, if you compare to last year, for an example, it has been heavier. So to some extent, there has been less optimism about results. And just to tie it to the beginning, the situation in financial market, we're coming kind of still recovering from COVID. All of these things make it harder to fundraise and so forth. That being said, again, no one wants to leave Egypt without a hope. And I think that is driving a lot of the dialogues here now. No one wants to take a step backward and let this COP be known for, the COP that we left the 1.5 goal. How horrible is that? So I am hoping that mitigation stays as a central issue. I'm hoping that it stays as a central issue. Because again, if we don't put the focus there, all the rest is going to be, cost more, not in terms of finances, but just in cost of human suffering and suffering overall. I am also hoping that we will, see wins in the loss and damage. We need to put focus on increasing the funding mechanisms. And we also need to make sure that they're accessible and don't take 2,000 years to be, installed, so people that need them can actually get the help they need quite fast. So I'd be happy if it would be that we're still striving, putting a stronger focus on mitigation, and that we're increasing finances overall. Whether it's going to be higher than the 100 billion goal, it's going to be tough. But magic can happen in the last few days. The G20 is still on, and we are all here still working hard and trying to do the best job. So hopefully there will be some good news in the end. We cannot afford to have some bad news.